I know so many men who struggle with this. Does she actually like me, or is she just being polite? Most guys turn to clichés, like, if she touches her hair, she's into you. But let me be real with you, it's not that simple. If it were, every guy in America would be walking around with perfect confidence. Here's the deeper truth. The very first hello a woman gives you can reveal more about her attraction than an hour-long conversation. Yes, you heard that right. Those first 3 seconds? They're not small talk. They're a psychological confession. And in this video, I'm going to break down 3 subtle greetings women use when they secretly like you, clues most men completely miss. Stick with me until the end, because the third one, it's the kind of greeting that makes her body literally betray her feelings. But before we dive in, hit that like button, because I promise you'll never look at the way a woman greets you the same again. Now, this isn't just guesswork. Studies in behavioral psychology show that within the first 3 seconds of meeting someone, our subconscious mind is already revealing how we feel. Attraction, fear, trust, it all leaks out before words even matter. And here's the exciting part. Most men never learn to read these signals. Which means if you do, you instantly have an edge. So, let's break down the first sign. Sign 1, the delayed smile. Picture this, you walk into a coffee shop, or maybe you step into a room at a friend's house. She notices you. There's a flicker in her eyes, a pause, almost like her brain froze for a split second. And then, suddenly, her face lights up with a smile. Now here's the mistake most men make. They assume that pause means she's not interested. In reality, it's often the exact opposite. See, when attraction is genuine, it rarely looks perfectly smooth or rehearsed. A delayed smile is her nervous system betraying her true feelings. Think about it. If she were completely indifferent, she'd just give you a polite, automatic smile right away. Quick, easy, no hesitation. But when there's attraction, her body reacts before her logic does. That micro pause is her brain scrambling to manage emotions. Don't make it too obvious. Don't give away how excited you are to see him. It's the equivalent of someone trying to hold back a laugh when they're dying inside. It leaks through anyway. There's also a biological layer here. Psychology research shows that when we're genuinely excited to see someone, our limbic system, the emotional center of the brain, activates. That causes microexpressions, tiny movements of the eyes, lips, even the muscles in the cheeks. She might glance down for half a second, or her lips might twitch as if the smile is trying to break free. And here's a subtle detail most men never notice. Her pupils may dilate in that instant. Why? Because dilation is an involuntary response when we see something, or someone, we find appealing. She can't fake that. Now, here's where it gets practical for you. If you notice this delayed smile, the worst thing you can do is overreact. Don't rush into grinning ear to ear like you've just won the lottery. That comes off as needy. Instead, mirror her timing. Hold eye contact just a second longer than usual, then return the smile slowly, calmly. What you're doing is signaling confidence. You're showing her, I see you. I'm not thrown off. I'm in control. Women are deeply attuned to how men respond in these subtle moments. If you match her delayed smile with calmness, it creates a sense of balance. She feels safe, and at the same time, her attraction deepens because you didn't fumble under pressure. And let's inject a quick dose of humor here. Because if you miss this sign, it's like missing a free lottery ticket on the ground. It was there the whole time, and you walked right past it. Now I know what you're probably wondering. Have I already missed this sign in the past? The truth is yes. Most men do, because we're conditioned to look for the obvious signals: hair twirling, loud laughter, exaggerated body language. But the real secrets of attraction are hidden in the quiet, fleeting moments. And if a delayed smile is her first leak of interest, wait until you see how her body reacts in the greetings that require physical closeness. Because the next sign? It's even harder to fake. Sign 2, the lean-in hug. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had one of those quick, stiff hugs where the other person pulls away like you've got the flu? Yeah, not exactly the kind of greeting that makes you feel wanted. That type of hug is transactional. It's polite, maybe even obligatory. But when a woman secretly likes you, The hug feels completely different. It's subtle, but you can feel the difference in your bones. She leans in just a little closer. Maybe her chest brushes yours, maybe her head tilts toward your shoulder, and here's the part most men overlook: she lingers. Even if it's only half a second longer, that pause matters. Why? Because attraction is primal. Long before we had dating apps and text messages, physical closeness was how humans signaled trust and desire. A lean-in hug is her subconscious body language saying, "I feel safe with you. I want to be closer." Now think about this carefully. Does she pull away first, or last? If she pulls away last, that's not random. It's intentional, even if she doesn't realize it. Her body is communicating something her words may never say directly. I like this moment. I don't want it to end yet. Here's where most men mess up. They either freeze like a statue, not knowing what to do, or they go overboard, clinging on like they're trying to tackle a running back. Both are turn-offs. The key is balance. Relax your shoulders. Let the hug feel natural. Return her energy without overpowering it. Think warmth, not force. And let's sprinkle in a little humor here. Because if you hug her like you're trying to squeeze the air out of a shampoo bottle, trust me, she'll never try that move again. From a psychological standpoint, hugs are fascinating. Research shows that physical touch releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. That's why when she lingers in your arms, her brain is literally reinforcing feelings of comfort and attraction toward you. It's chemistry at work, primal, unavoidable, and very real. Now, here's another detail to watch for. If she presses her body fully against yours, instead of giving one of those half-leaning, one-arm church hugs, it's a major green light. That full-body contact is her signaling openness, trust, and interest. Contrast that with the quick pat on the back hug. Those are about as romantic as shaking hands at a business meeting. But let me throw in a warning. Don't assume every long hug means she's ready to fall into your arms. Context matters. The difference is in the pattern. If she consistently gives you those warm, close, lingering hugs, and especially if she pulls away last, that's where attraction reveals itself. The lean-in hug is one of those greetings that's nearly impossible to fake. A smile can be forced. Eye contact can be rehearsed. But the way she hugs you, her body pressed closer, her arms wrapping just a little tighter, her hesitation to let go, that's raw truth. And if you've spotted this before, get ready, because the next sign isn't just about touch. It's about a glance so quick, so subtle, that once you know how to see it, you'll never be able to ignore it again. Sign 3, the eye-lip-eye glance. Alright, buckle up, because this one is so subtle that if you blink, you'll literally miss it. But once you spot it, you'll never be able to unsee it again. Here's what happens. You greet her, maybe you're talking casually, and for a split second her eyes do something strange. They look at your eyes, then flick down to your lips, then right back up to your eyes again. It's quick. It's sneaky. Most men have no clue it even happened. But that tiny little glance? It's a dead giveaway. Psychologists call it the eye-lip-eye pattern. Now, let's break this down. Why does it matter? Because the human brain is hardwired to scan areas of attraction. When a woman looks at your lips, even for half a second, it's not random. It's her subconscious running a what-if simulation. What would it feel like to kiss him? Would it be safe? Would it be good? That glance is her body's way of exploring possibilities without her saying a word. And here's what makes it even more fascinating. She may not even realize she's doing it. It's primal. It slips through her control, like a reflex. Just like your pupils dilate when you see something exciting, her eyes betray her when her attraction spikes. Now, let's compare this with normal behavior. A woman who sees you as just a friend. She'll lock eyes with you, maybe smile, maybe look around the room. But she won't linger on your mouth. That part of the face is too intimate, too charged with meaning. So what should you do if you catch this? First, don't freak out. Don't lean in and blurt out, "So, are you trying to kiss me?" That will kill the moment faster than bad Wi-Fi during a Netflix date night. Instead, hold her gaze. Slow down your speech just a touch. Maybe throw in a playful comment, something light and teasing that keeps the energy flirty without being heavy-handed. What you're doing is amplifying the chemistry without exposing her vulnerability. Here's a little bonus tip. The eye-lip-eye glance often shows up more than once in the same interaction. If you spot it repeating, congratulations, you're not just imagining it. That's her subconscious flashing neon signs that she sees you as more than a buddy. From a scientific angle, this ties back to what's called mutual gaze. Research shows that when two people look into each other's eyes for longer than 3 seconds, feelings of intimacy skyrocket. Add in that flicker toward the lips, and now you're not just sharing eye contact, you're sharing silent tension. But here's where it gets even better. This greeting doesn't just reveal attraction, it builds it. Because when you respond with steady confidence instead of nervous fidgeting, her mind starts connecting the dots. If I'm feeling this spark and he's so calm about it, maybe he's the kind of man who can handle me. Now, imagine combining this with the delayed smile and the lean-in hug. Together, these signs create a picture that's almost impossible to misinterpret. She may never say out loud, "I like you," but her body will say it for her. If you think these greetings reveal attraction, wait until you learn the signs that don't just signal interest, but signal betrayal. Because sometimes, a woman's body language isn't about who she wants, it's about what she's hiding. And that's exactly what I'll reveal in the next video. So let's recap. The delayed smile shows she's holding back her excitement. The lean-in hug reveals her comfort and desire for closeness. The eye-lip-eye glance exposes her subconscious attraction. Most men walk through life blind to these greetings. But not you, not anymore. Now you know the signals that separate polite friendliness from secret attraction. But here's the thing, attraction isn't the only secret women keep. Sometimes, those same subtle signals can expose something far darker. If you want to know the 8 hidden signs that reveal a woman just slept with another man, I've got a powerful video waiting for you. Click the end screen right here before you miss it. Because once you understand those signs, you'll never look at a relationship the same again.